String concatenation is the process of joining two or more strings together and forming one single string. In Python, there are multiple ways to concatenate strings, each with its own advantages. The plus operator is simple and direct. Join is efficient for lists. % provides a classic approach. F strings offer readability and performance, and format is versatile. In this video, we will explore concatenation using string literal concatenation, concatenation operator, and repeated concatenation operator. String literal concatenation. Python automatically concatenates multiple strings into one when you place them side by side. This feature is known as string literal concatenation. You can even define variables using this feature. These are some common use cases for string literal concatenation. Using different quoting styles without having to use escape quote symbols. Splitting long strings conveniently across multiple lines. Adding comments to parts of strings. For example, hi, hello, and world are three string literals. They are placed side by side without any operator. Python automatically joins them into one string. Even if there are multiple spaces, new lines, or backslashes used as continuation lines between the strings, they will still be concatenated into one string. In this example, string literal concatenation is used to add comments to different parts of the string and to escape double and single quotes within the final string. The parentheses are used to group multiple string literals. This allows to split the string across multiple lines without using backslashes or plus operator. String literal concatenation cannot be applied to string variables. If used with variables, you will get a syntax error. In this example, A, B, and C are variables. So when you try to join them, you will get a syntax error. String concatenation using plus operator. Plus operator, which is known as the concatenation operator, can be used to add multiple strings together. Plus operator works with two string operands and results in concatenation of the two. The string on the right of plus symbol are appended to the string on its left. A new string is created. For example, here S1 and S2 are concatenated using plus operator and a new string S3 is created. We can concatenate any number of strings. To insert a space between two strings, we can use white space as third string in between. You can concatenate a string object and a string literal. Concatenation operator can only concatenate string objects. If you use it to concatenate a different data type, then you will get a type error. For example, concatenating a string and an integer will display a type error. Concatenating a string and a list will also display a type error. String concatenation using augmented concatenation operator plus equal. The concatenation operator has an augmented version that provides a shortcut for concatenating two strings. You can append a string to an existing string variable with the plus equal to operator. This is the syntax. It will concatenate string 1 and string 2. It's equivalent to saying string 1 equal to string 1 plus string 2. The string on the right is concatenated to the string on the left. Since strings are immutable in Python, plus equal to creates a new string object and rebinds the variable. It creates a new string by combining both strings and reassigns it to the string on left side. In this example, string literal world is concatenated to the string greeting using augmented concatenation. Augmented concatenation is useful for building dynamic strings. For example, here sender and recipient are variables and are inserted in the sentence. Augmented concatenation is useful when you have several things in a list or any other iterable and want to concatenate them in a for loop. For example, here the string S1 is formed by concatenating strings in the list flowers using a for loop. String concatenation by repeated concatenation operator asterisk. The asterisk symbol, which we normally use for multiplication of two numbers, can also be used with the string operands. In this context, this operator is known as the repeated concatenation operator. Here, asterisk acts as a repetition operator. It is used to repeat a string a certain number of times. One of the operands must be an integer and the other a string. This is the syntax. The repetition operator takes two operands. The first operand is the string that you want to repeat in the concatenation. The second operand is an integer representing how many times you want to repeat the string. Means it specifies the number of times the string should be concatenated. The augmented syntax is equivalent to the regular one but shorter. For example, here hello is repeated 3 times using regular syntax. Here hello is repeated 5 times using augmented syntax. Both work the same way. This is useful when you want to repeat patterns, create simple text decorations, or generate repeated text content. We can repeat any string patterns, not just words. For example, we can repeat a symbol, create a pattern. We can also use it for decorative formatting. It can be combined with variable also. String concatenation with repetition operator asterisk and the concatenation operator plus. Both the repetition operator and the concatenation operator can be used in a single expression to concatenate strings. In this example, the strings are concatenated using both the operators together. Python follows the standard operator precedence rules. This means that Python will evaluate repetition operator before the plus unless you use parentheses to change the order. To create string S3, Python concatenates 3 copies of world first following operator precedence and then concatenates the result to hello. In the second case, the string S1 and S2 are inside parentheses, hence concatenation takes place first. The result hello world is repeated 3 times. Apart from plus and asterisk, no other arithmetic operators can be used with string operands. For string concatenation using join format fstring, please watch the next video. To download practice Python file, please click on the link in the description. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.